welcome to Art in the Afternoon with Mrs. Dickerson. Today we're going to draw a house. I know a lot of you love to draw at the easel and you like to draw pictures of your family, and sometimes you'll draw them standing outside of your house. So today I want to show you a little bit about drawing a house. Alright, so first I drew a picture of a typical house. All right, so this is typical triangle roof with a square and the windows and the door, right? But when I took Walter on a walk this morning, I realized that there really aren't any houses that look like this. Not in my neighborhood anyway. The roofs don't look like that, okay? So then I did another house. This is like a house across the street from me. It has two windows, a door, and the roof looks like that. And this is the garage. There's a different style of a house. Here's a house that I took out of one of my books, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's how the house looked in there. But we don't really have any houses like this in our neighborhood either. So then I saw Mrs. Green. She lives across the street. And this is similar to her house, but not really. Her roof is not pointed like that. So her house looks like this. This is Mrs. Green's house. She lives across the street from me. And the interesting thing about her house is it's symmetrical, which means it's the same on both sides. So if you were to fold your paper in half and open it, say her door, and then she has an upstairs with two bedrooms, downstairs with two windows, her roof. She has two plants, two lights, and some bushes. Okay, so I think this is sort of a typical house that we have in our neighborhood here in Ridgewood. So let's try to draw this house, all right? So we're gonna start. Here we go. Okay, boys and girls, so here we go. So here's my house, Mrs. Green's house, and I'm just gonna put it up here for guidance, for my guidance, but you guys can draw with me. So put your paper in the horizontal position, a long way like that. Get yourself something to write with, I'm using black marker, but you can use whatever you want, all right? And we're gonna draw Mrs. Green's house across the street from Mrs. Dickerson's house. So first thing we're gonna draw is this box, that square. It's really a rectangle. All right, so here we go. You ready? Gonna go down. We're gonna go across, down, and across. All right, so there's the main part of the house. All right, next we're gonna put the roof on the house. So watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come out a little bit on the sides like this. And then I'm gonna draw an angle going up. Angle. So I'm not gonna make the roof straight. It's not gonna be another rectangle. It's gonna go in like that, like a roof. It's not gonna be a triangle. It's gonna be just slightly in, all right? So here we go. Gonna go in a little bit, in a little bit, and then we're gonna go across the top. Like that. All right, and if you're not happy with it, you can pause your video and you can start over. All right, and now I'm gonna put a chimney on my house. So I'm gonna put ready like this, one, two, I'm gonna make another little rectangle. And then I'm gonna just make it a little bit interesting and put a little topper on there. That's my chimney. All right, now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our door. So because our house is perfectly symmetrical, which means same on both sides, our door is going to be in the middle. It's going to be in the middle. All right, you could make it on the side, but this particular house is in the middle. So here's our door. All right, I'm going to put a doorknob. And I'm going to put a wreath on my door. Actually, Mrs. Green did not have a wreath, but I'm putting a wreath. I'm gonna make like just a decorative wreath. You can make your wreath any way you want. You can make a circle or whatever. And then I noticed when I was walking Walter, she has two little lights on the side of her door. So I'm gonna put a light here and a light here. And I'm gonna just put like a little bulb underneath like that. So those are her lights next to her door. And she also has, you know what else she has? 2 potted plants right next to her door. So I'm going to put a pot and a plant. She had some flowers in pots. And here's another one. Okay, so there we are. Now the next thing we have to do, so we have our roof, we have our house, we have to do our windows. All right, so she has 4 windows. So this is her living room window. It's over here. And I'm gonna go like that. You could put more panes or less panes. And I'm gonna put another window over here. This is her dining room, I guess. I'm not sure. This is like a center hall colonial. So we have living room, dining room. And I'm gonna put some shutters on my window. A lot of people in Ridgewood have shutters. And then they're just kind of fun to color. So there's 2. And I'll show you later, we're gonna color those. See, and mine are not perfect. Oh, that one's a little thinner, that one's a little thicker. That's okay, that's okay. And then I'm gonna put, so she has, her house is 2 stories. It's just when you go in the door, you go up the steps and you go upstairs. So I'm gonna put some more windows upstairs, same size, just 2 more. I'm gonna go 1. So this is one of her children's bedrooms. And this is maybe her husband's bed, she and her husband's bedroom over here. Okay, the master bedroom. So I'm gonna put that there. And I'm gonna add my shutters. And you can see mine are a little bit crooked, a little wobbly. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. We're just making our own house any way we want to. And I'm gonna just do something on the shutters. Usually shutters have these little lines on them. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it just because I think it gives a little personality. You don't have to do that. And then I'm gonna, okay, so my window, my house is pretty much done. I'm gonna put a front step here, just a rectangle right in front of the door. That's our step going into the house. And this is our walkway. I'm gonna make it just going out like that. And I'm gonna put some bushes in front of the house, just simple, any way you want. I'm gonna put one over here on the side of her. And I'm gonna put, maybe I'll put some grass over here. And another bush over here. Remember, we're symmetrical, so we got bush, 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 and grass. It's very organized, our house. All right. And you could even put some roof panels on it if you wanted to. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I think I'm gonna just keep mine simple. All right, so there is my drawing of my house, all right? Now I'm gonna just color it in. I'm gonna leave my house white because her house is white, and I'm gonna use crayons to color it in. So the first thing I'm gonna do, the reason I put the shutters is because it gives me something fun to color in. Her shutters are actually black, but you know what? I'm gonna make mine a little bit more fun, and I'm gonna make them blue. Yeah, her shutters are black, Mrs. Green's. Her house is white with black shutters. I'm gonna make mine blue. Like a pretty teal blue, I thought would be nice. I'm gonna go like that. You can take your time, do yours. Okay. And then I'm gonna make my color in my chimney. I'm gonna make it red. This is, okay, a red chimney. And I'm gonna make my door red too. Yeah, her door's not red. Mrs. Green's door is white, but I'm gonna make mine red. Because I'm just using her house for the basic shape, but I'm making it my way. So you guys can make your house your way. If you don't want a red door, you could make a blue door. You could make a black door. You could make a pink door. This is a pinkish red, but I'm really meaning for it to be red. Okay, so there's my red door. And I'm gonna put my wreath on my door. I'm gonna use maybe this light green. Let's see how that looks. And I'm gonna blend a little darker green with it and have like a green wreath on my door. Okay. And I'm gonna make my plants. I'm gonna add some pink to my plants because they're like flowers. And make them green and pink. There we go. And I'm gonna color my bushes. Like this, just green. You could make yours any way you want. I have some different shades of green here. It's like a nice olive green. That might be nice. So you could do that. You could blend your greens a little bit. See how I'm doing that? So they look a little more interesting, not just all one color. And I'm gonna just finish my grass, my other bush. Okay, and then I don't know what color to make my pots. I think I'm gonna make them gray, just simple. And I wanna make my step gray. And my walkway gray too, just leading into the house. There we go. And I want to make my roof black. So I'm not going to make it too dark, but you could make your roof gray. You could make it red. Sometimes roof shingles are green. Make it mixed colors. You can do whatever you want. She does have a black roof. I'm going to make it black. She has a brick chimney and a black roof. There's my black roof. Okay. So I have my roof, and the only thing I didn't color in are my little lights. I'm gonna make them yellow, like they're lit up. Yeah. And then I'm almost done. It's pretty simple, right? I'm going to, I thought, you know, it's kind of nice to have a person looking out of our window. So here I have a little person. You can just make, this is going to be someone, she's waving, saying hi, she's looking out. And maybe I'll make, so that's maybe the sister. And I'm going to make the brother over here. And he's waving too. Maybe mom's out at the street and they're waving out there. And maybe you could even put some people next to your house if you want to do that, but I'm gonna give her a little shirt, purple shirt, and I'll give her a little yellow hair, because I just happen to have some yellow, and this is her brother. I'm gonna give him, let's see, an orange shirt. He's wearing orange today. All right, so there we go. You could even put some more people down here. Kind of nice to make the house feel like it has living people in it, right? Here's mom, she's waving out the door, and here's dad. You don't have to put these people, but it's kind of fun to have them. I just last minute decided to do that. There's another one, and we'll put somebody wearing like pink over here. So mom and dad looking out. Okay, and there we have it. All right, so we have our picture is very symmetrical. Remember we said the doors in the middle, and our downstairs windows and our upstairs windows. And I'm going to sign my name. And now you have a picture of a house. So next time when you do a marker drawing at your on your easel at school, you can maybe try to do something a little bit more like this rather than a typical triangular house. Okay, boys and girls, so here's our house. We drew a center hall colonial today.